What's up, everybody? Damon Hatfield here with my good friend Sam Claiborne.
Goaty!
We are playing Rise of the Tomb Raider, a game we have selected as the
Xbox Goaty
One
Game of the Year.
Game of the Year for 2015, and I think it is a worthy winner, worthy selection.
Yeah, but what a year it was, right? This was up
Sure.
against some of the best games I've ever played, but I loved Metal Gear. I loved Fallout.
Yep.
I liked Halo. I know you played all those games. You didn't play Halo, right?
No, I'm not a Halo guy, but yeah, I know you are.
Mm-hmm. And The Witcher.
And The Witcher 3, of course.
Yep. But this one won.
Yeah,
And you know why? Because look at that ice.
because it has the best-looking ice of the year.
Ice of the
Maybe
year.
of any video game ever. We can actually just not say too much about how pretty this game is overall.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, and I want to say before going any further, this is it's mid to late game. We don't really show stuff like this normally, but
Yeah.
we played this game. A lot of people played it, and they want to know why it's game of the year. We're not going to show any story spoilers, so don't
No
worry about
story
that.
spoilers, but if you just don't even want to see what the later game environments might look like, then
But
maybe.
I
you
gotta
should
say, they all kind
watch
of
it.
look like this because this game takes place on a glacier.
Yeah.
You start on a glacier, and that's what you saw at like E3 and stuff like that. And because of that, they're able to make really cool water effects, really cool ice effects. I love the shine. Look at that shine. Look at that. That's so cool. Anyway, we'll stop talking about the ice now. The sequences like this, I think, is what Tomb Raider's all about for me. It's like you're playing, and then you're surviving.
Yeah.
You're barely surviving.
It has these great action movie set pieces that you get to experience as Lara
Ooh, it's
Croft
making me claustrophobic.
is rising to her role as a Tomb Raider in this game.
Because I guess in the first game, she's learning how to be a tough Tomb Raider, right? In
In
this
the first game, she's mostly just learning how to survive.
Yeah, exactly. And this
on
game,
her
like,
own in a
she-
hostile
they
environment.
don't have that theme. She doesn't get captured,
Yeah.
and toughened or anything like that. Like, it's more about just fighting off enemies and exploring because there's big open areas and stuff.
Yeah. I was a big fan, as you were, of the 2013 Tomb Raider reboots, and I think this game just kind of like took everything that game did really well, refined it, honed it, and I think this is an even better version of that game.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it does something really cool, which kind of the Uncharted games do, where it chooses a moment in the past, and it's about archaeology, really, right? It's about tombs and old stuff, and in this game they chose this like really strange setting. It's a glacier, as we said, and there's all this weird ancient Greek stuff there. How do those things come together? Well, you'll just have to play it to find out. But it's really unique, and that's what's good about it. You're not just going to Egypt. You're not going to old France or something like that. I mean, we've seen that a million times.
Yeah.
You're going to a weird glacier with castles.
Yeah, the setting here is so good. The lighting effects are great.
Look at that big old face. So this part it reminded me a little bit of the God of War games.
Yeah,
You're
you were
clambering
saying that,
over
yeah.
over
Just
over
climbing
big,
over
big
lots of really
old stuff.
Really big old stuff.
But it's a lot more, I guess, palatable than some of the God of War stuff, and it's in the characters are just more, I think, likable in this game.
Yeah,
I know that was a big complaint about Kratos. So, like, he's hard to get along with.
sure.
You don't want to play as Kratos, but I like playing as Lara Croft.
Lara Croft is very likable.
Yeah.
We were talking earlier that this version, the sequel, added larger environments. It's not an open world game, but there are these really large areas that you're free to explore and search for all the hidden collectibles, and that's something that Sam and I both really enjoy doing in games. We come from an old school 3D platformer background on the N64, and we love finding all the hidden collectibles.
Yeah,
in games.
don't move on until you find everything. right?
Exactly. That's the rule.
Yeah. However, I also just liked playing through this game as kind of an action game.
Yeah.
And I feel like now, if I'm going to go back and collect stuff, the open world is there and for me to explore. I'm excited about that.
Look how good those shadows look.
I know.
On the ice back
shadows
there.
are beautiful. I noticed that throughout this game. I mean, your shadow, everybody else's shadow. I mean, we're in an era of beautiful ice and shadows. Let me just stipulate that, and that is why we gave this game of the year, among other things.
Among other reasons. It's coming to PC later this month, and I can only imagine it's going to look even more beautiful.
Can you imagine the hair?
on
the
that
hair?
platform. Yeah, the
Oh my
hair is going
gosh.
to be looking really great.
Yep.
This is probably a good stopping point for us today.
Yeah.
I don't wanna
Man, look
get
at it. It
into
looks
too
like
many spoilers, but yeah.
a painting.
But yeah,
So
Rise
cool.
of the Tomb Raider, IGN selection for Xbox One, Game of the Year 2015. Hopefully, as it comes to PC and PlayStation 4, even more people will get to enjoy this incredible game. Stay tuned for more on the great games of 2016 here at IGN.